James, is there a buzz around the camp coming into this one?
Yes, quarter-final, second leg, all to be played for. Thought we did a really good job with 10 men, well even 9 men towards the end of the first leg, limiting their chances. And it's a great opportunity for the team to get into a semi-final.
You've been here before at this stage. How much of the experience against Braga as it was 3 years ago can you take from that into this?
Yeah, it's really important that we all play together as a team. I think that's what got us to the final last time, as a unit, as a whole team, playing together and just really working hard for one another. And I think that's key for tomorrow, doing the same like we did in the first leg, working really hard for one another, limit their chances, and just try and obviously keep 11 on the pitch and create chances and score.
Ronnie?
A lot of talk from the Spanish guys beforehand was about the pressure the home side are feeling, obviously with the final and whatnot. How do you view that personally? Obviously you'll have your own internal pressures as well, obviously, but is there something that you can use within the crowd, a nervousness or whatnot, that you can actually use that to your advantage, never mind the home side?
You always want to try to, unsettle home fans when you play away. You want to frustrate the opposition. You want to frustrate the home fans and try to maybe cause errors within the game. Look, these are one of the favourites for the competitions, and we're obviously big underdogs coming into this game. But we're really going to relish this challenge and really be on the front foot and take the game to them, because it's a beautiful stadium. Just walking around it now, and there'll be something that we obviously want to try and come back to for the final.
James, just talking about the final, obviously you reached a few years ago. I mean, how often do you still think about that night, the regrets of that night, the what-ifs of that night, and how much is a desire within you to have another crack at it and this time get over the line with it?
Yeah, I've still never watched a replay of the game, so yeah, I think when I eventually hang my boots up, I'll revisit it, but it was obviously a hard one because it was penalty shootout. That's the one that really hurts, but to have that experience going all the way through the rounds, and to get to the final, it was once in a lifetime. But obviously we have a really good chance at this stage of the season. We know we've got a tough opposition tomorrow, the talent that they've got throughout the team, but anything's doable as long as we all stick together and really push for it.
You say once in a lifetime, but there's an opportunity for you to do it twice. I mean, that is, you must feel like there's a second chance here to do something special.
Yeah, we're in the driving seat. It's everyone's game tomorrow, so that's what we'll look. We'll look to leave everything out on that pitch with no regrets, and anyone who's asked to come on the pitch, if they're not in the starting 11, yeah, give it their all, and that's what we'll be doing, especially with all the travelling fans coming to support us and the fans back at home. We obviously want to give them a night that they can remember as well.
James, as you sit here now, what is it that gives you the belief that you can go all the way this year?
We'll obviously look at the opposition that we played so far and the games leading up to this stage. If you look at the teams that qualified, we played majority of the teams getting through that. So we believe that we can play anyone on our day, and we will always believe that we can go toe to toe with teams. European competitions has always been good for us. So yeah, we've got great belief in that changing room. We know what we have to. We know what we have to do. We always have to be alert tomorrow. Always concentrated. We know we're going to have to suffer as well as a team without the ball, but yeah, we're really looking forward to doing that, and hopefully we can catch them on the counters.
You yourself have been playing in a number of positions this season in this run. How do you feel about that, and where do you prefer playing, and how do you feel about the whole thing in terms of where you play in the team?
Wherever the manager, the team needs me to play, I'll play anywhere to help the team. I've found it really comfortable moving the positions. Back into the right side as centre back, into right wing back, into right back. All familiar positions that I played when I was younger, so really comfortable. And like I said, I'm just here to do a job for the team and help the team and the club the best way I can.
You mentioned the experience of the previous run. Is that something you've found quite valuable over this run and the experience of that? Have you been able to pass that on to some of the players who weren't there for it?
I haven't in ways, because as you've looked through this competition this season, the lads have really stood up to the challenge against other teams, and we've really stuck together in games where, you know, I've not had to say much. The boys have really, you know, taken it upon themselves to be professional, to be mature the way they play, and you know, it was a credit to the team. The last game where we played with 10 men, you know, having to suffer without the ball, then going down to 9 men towards the late stages of the game, and Liam saving the penalty. So the team have really, you know, thrived under these conditions. So, but I'll obviously put small reminders that we'll obviously have to stick together as a team, and I think the boys know that.
You mentioned there as well, James, about being in the driving seat. What is it that makes you say that? Coming into the second leg, you feel as though you've got a kind of advantage coming here? Well,
it's all in our hands, isn't it? You know, you're against 11 opposition, and it's in our hands to win the game, to give them a difficult night. So we only can control our own destiny, and that's the main thing. So we have to be all fully committed, really aggressive tomorrow. You know, like I said, that we'll have to suffer, but suffer together as a team, and then attack together as a team. So, yeah, when I say in the driving seat, that's what I meant by that. We can only control our outcomes and what we do.